Witam wszystkich bardzo serdecznie, z tej strony mówi Mateorradoren, a na ekranie widzicie The Inner World, jest to kolejny odcinek. No i musimy uwolnić naszego Roberta z rąk wiecznego, szalonego mnicha.
Okay, what's the secret sign?
Dobra. I
Boy, if I wanted to have someone to talk to, I would have caught a parrot.
Laura, help!
I'm sorry, I actually thought the rope would snap.
And then what? I would have just fallen
push
down.
down.
Yes, but you would have fallen into the soft swamplands.
Correct.
no tak wystrzelę.
Quiet! Don't you have any respect for a wind fountain guardian?
Jeszcze tylko zobaczmy,
Psst.
czy mogę pogadać z nim jeszcze raz.
Two-Face, over here.
Ciągnie go? Nie, po prostu strzeli, okej. Dobra,
What was that?
tyle chciałem wiedzieć.
Whoever's there, I may not see you, but I can hear you.
Tak, więc zejdźmy w głąb lasu. Okej, mogę gadać z nim, mogę, ale to zobaczmy. Hak weźmy od razu. Wieś. Co
Watch
mówi
your
ten
limbs.
znak?
We are not liable for lost extremities. How did you come up with that?
Czercina. Weźmy taką czercinę. Do domku na drzewie. Znak.
Intruders will be shot. Thank you for your understanding.
Widok.
The well's getting darker and darker. No, Conroy's waiting there to kill me. What the hell is
Zobaczmy.
that? Ew! There really are some disgusting creatures in this forest.
These creatures happen to have ears and feelings that can be heard.
You can talk? What kind of funny animal are you?
Excuse me, your companion was a lot nicer than you, young lady. Besides,
No.
funny is the wrong word, unless you find it amusing when a living creature dies a gruesome death.
Depends who it is.
Niebezpieczeństwo bagno. Pandur.
What's so dangerous about you?
Niebezpieczeństwo.
I happen to belong to the extremely dangerous species of gorfs. We belong to the family of rational amphibians.
Which means...
I've already explained this to your husband. Lethal poisons compose about 96% of my body. Except for this spot on my head. That's just really itchy.
Did you just say husband?
Yes, and that I could kill you at any moment.
He's not my husband. What makes you think that?
Hello? I'm a cold-blooded killer.
I'm not married.
And I have a dry spot on my head. We all have our problems.
Rany.
What a
Bagno.
disgusting, stinky mud hole.
Thanks, it's my home. It's no palace, but it's all mine.
Holy crap, you live here?
Absolutely. This area offers so many creative possibilities.
How?
Oh, a lot of stuff is sunken here. A vase, an old pair of underwear, and more arrows than I can count. I'm backed by those stalks that look like fir leaves of that crazy tree guy's glasses.
Do you happen to know anything about the
Pandura.
crazy old guy who lives up in that tree?
Jeszcze Pandura.
Well, he lives in the forest. 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 He lives in the
Oh, the old man that lured your husband into the trap.
He's not my husband, and yes.
Well, he's a deranged wind monk. Very aggressive. You two would probably get on well.
Funny.
I don't know much about him. He grumbles quietly to himself while setting up traps. He's almost deaf. And nearly blind since his glasses fell into the swamp.
Okej.
The lunatic is a wind
Co
monk?
jeszcze?
That's not surprising. They can't be trusted.
Are you talking to me?
No, you can't trust a Gorf either.
Dobra,
The
to
old
może
guy's glasses are in
okulary
the swamp?
jeszcze się popytajmy.
Yes, glasses are commonly used for reading books. Do you know what a book is?
Are you sure that you're a rational amphibian and not a threatened by extinction because you couldn't shut up amphibian?
Trust me, contrary to you, I've studied.
Ciekawe co.
Are you sure the glasses are by the fern back there?
That's not a fern, those are arrows. The old man dropped his glasses and started shooting out of anger.
Dobra,
A
albo
dry
miejsce.
spot?
Yes, I have very sensitive skin. It's itching like crazy and I can't scratch myself. But I've already told your husband this.
Stop saying that. I've only known him for half an hour.
Oh, don't you think Marion was a little hasty then?
For the last time, he's not my husband. And if you say that one more time, that itchy spot on your head will be the least of your problems.
Ooh, no reason to fly off the handle, young lady. I'm somewhat irritable because my head is itchy.
Well, you rational amphibian, why don't you put something on it?
What do you suggest?
I don't know. Lotion?
Lotion, please! I only use homeopathic remedies.
Come on, you just made that word up.
Yeah, but overall it's a good idea. For such a primitive being, you don't seem to be that stupid.
Watch it.
Okej.
Would you be in a better mood if that spot wasn't so itchy?
I think so, but I can't scratch myself. Would you mind?
I'd rather stick my hand in boiling water.
Funny you say that. The effect would be about the same.
Mam pewien
Why
pomysł,
don't you
jak go
get some
podrapać,
ointment or
jak to nie wiem.
I can't leave this place! As I told your husband,
He's not my husband.
my claws sink into nearly every hard surface and then I can barely move. But perhaps you could.
Possibly find a person selling makeup in this forest? Enough.
Dobra.
I'll be going now.
Oh, you'll be back. Don't think I didn't notice the sensual tension between us.
Wow. I actually feel too sick to puke.
Okej, mogę go trzciną podrapać?
Don't scratch.
Jak ten... A, hakiem?
Hey,
Małe pudełko. Zgaduję, małe pudełko łapie trochę bagna.
Wow. Then I'd have a whole drop of swamp water for myself. I could make a tiny puddle or drown something small in it. No, seriously, what should I do with it?
A
What
czyna?
good would that do? Should I stir it?
No kurde, ale ty to jesteś niemiła. Laura, ale ty jesteś niemiła. The fuck is this? Nie wiem, czy chcę wiedzieć. Do domku na drzewie. Do domku na drzewie. Okej.
That's a good example for completely pointless.
Ale ona jest niemiła, naprawdę, no.
Nope, that
Po prostu... Czapka.
I can't.
A po co
What
mi
a
czapka
strange
będzie?
hat. The guy had an interesting sense of style.
No, no tutaj chyba nic nie zrobię. Chociaż... No właśnie. Czercina z hakiem. Mogę ją
No
zabrać
fooling
za
around.
szeczkę.
I have to say,
Plasu, drzewo. Rany. Strzałę mogę wyjąć.
not a good idea.
Już. Dobra, no to w takim razie w głąb lasu. A następnie w głąb lasu. I klikamy wyłącznik.
It doesn't do anything. It's busted.
Maszyna, coś
Now
robi?
it's aiming at the crazy old man in the treehouse. Now it's aiming somewhere into the forest. Now it's aiming at the strange animal on the edge of the forest. The machine is
Co to
aiming
jest?
at that
To
strange
za
animal
maszyna?
on the edge of the forest. The tank is full of honey. My hand doesn't fit into the tank.
Okej, a jakby małe pudełko,
Nope,
że
that won't
trochę...
work.
Okej. Mapa wiatru, hałaśliwe miejsce.
What should I grab? I can't see. I could just start stomping all over the ground. If it doesn't stop screaming, that's what I'll do. What's that screaming all the time? If I can't see it, it has to be really small. I would
Globus.
have to climb over that snoring guy first. So that's what Asposia looks like from the outside? But what outside would that be? And who could have ever seen the world from out there? Maybe a mole that is able to look through the earth.
It's only a globe, okay? An abstract reproduction.
A wind map is a strange concept. But in its own weird way, it sort of makes sense.
Don't touch. That's
Mogę
the
to
result
wziąć?
of many hard years' work.
That's just sad.
Mamy siodło. Mamy tutaj, nie możemy z nim porozmawiać, mamy z nim też się dziwni. A, bo oni są
What do you need a
jako
saddle
wszyscy
for?
razem.
You don't even have a barrel.
A saddle on a
Przecież to
barrel?
tylko do... No właśnie, do beczki. Mamy namiot, mamy dziwnych facetów. Jeszcze zbadajmy ten
No, it
namiot
smells
do
weird in
końca.
there. I'm not going in.
Baba.
A tent? Those wimps. The last time I was camping, I slept in a ditch. And it was raining. Exactly what I thought. Nothing. I could make a knot in it, but right now I'm actually trying to repair the machine.
Dobra, pogadajmy z
What kind of
dziwnymi
characters
typami.
are you then? What are you doing here?
Oh, look, gentlemen, we have a visitor.
Great! Are you, by chance, the cleaning lady we called?
Cleaning lady?
You can start right there in the back. It's been years since it's last been swept.
May I ask what you're doing here?
Aerological research.
What does that mean?
You don't know?
Vams, don't be so hard on her. She's just a cleaning lady.
I can't believe it. She's never heard of aerology.
Do you know the crazy
Najpierw
old guy in the
pytajmy o tego
treehouse?
typa.
Oh, that guy. You have to watch out. That guy is dangerous.
Yes, we've tried to pass him, but he always sends us scattering. We had to leave our fourth buddy behind.
Oh, Simon.
But the old guy is almost deaf, nearly blind, and probably 1,000 years old. And you're 3 people.
Are you implying that we should have used violence? Pff.
I mean, we've tried, but he's vastly superior in strength.
Yes, that's not just an old guy. He's a trained killer without any conscience.
We lost Simon because of him,
Simon was such a good guy.
but we expect him to return any day now.
Well then, good luck. The crazy old guy kidnapped my companion. If we go together, we could maybe save him and your friend.
Sounds great, but, I can't leave the station alone.
And I have to do the laundry today.
Tumble mice are underestimated.
Great. I'm stuck in a forest with idiots.
Standard.
So, you're missing a friend?
Yes, his name was Simon.
His name is Simon. I refuse to give up hope.
Well, he didn't return from his expedition.
Not yet.
All that we have left of him,
Will be left.
whatever.
He was a genius and a gentleman. He invented this globe here, for example.
Can I have it?
You'd have to rip it out of my cold, dead hands.
Interesting suggestion.
We actually don't need it anymore. But Latz drinks his root coladas out of it.
Yes, it's possible to stick straws into the wind fountain holes.
Also, Simon probably wants it back when he comes home. So, no.
What exactly are aerologists?
Huh.
Is that some kind of religion?
Religion? Ha! Aerology
Ha.
is the science of the wind. It's a difficult field.
Yes, sir. Religion is for weak spirits and holidays.
We explore the gods' paths with gauges.
Are you talking about that box back there?
Box? Tola, did she just call it a box?
Oh, yes. I think I heard it too.
So, please, box? This complicated apparatus sends out analog impulse vehicles, which we use to precisely analyze the wind.
And then we draw these winds onto the map.
The Erica Charter.
I see.
Mhm.
Your
Maszna,
sophisticated
jak ona
machine
działa?
doesn't move.
It ran out of fuel.
Bo ja nie działa.
Besides, our friend poured honey into the tank.
And I would do it again.
We know that. Just go back to sleep.
Co?
How does your machine work?
It's very complex.
A little too complex for a maid.
Well, the machine strategically sends out small paper impulse vehicles into previously determined directions. It's able to engineer this itself.
So it spits out paper planes?
Correct! My goodness, have you ever thought of switching professions?
And with these paper planes, you can determine wind current.
Exactly. But unfortunately, we hadn't yet discovered any flow paths before the machine broke down.
You mean before the sleeping guy poured honey in the tank?
Correct again!
What kind of fuel does the machine take?
It works off a semi-solid combination of coarse-grained materials.
So, mud.
Well, you mix swamp water and sand,
And you get mud.
but the correct mix ratio is difficult to obtain.
50-50?
Damn.
Damn.
Have you ever thought about, well, filling it up with new mud?
Do you think we're crazy?
No?
No! The only swamp is guarded by a gorf. And we'd also have to pass the crazy wind monk.
I've been walking around here for quite a while.
And nothing has happened to you yet?
No. I've happened to others. So, you just have to mix sand
Dobry
with
tok
swamp water
myślenia.
to get it going again.
It sounds so simple.
Yes, as if we just sit around uselessly.
We could pour honey in it.
So, you chart the winds on the map?
Exactly. We believe that they reveal something.
We hardly dare to think about it, but it could be that there's a spot in the forest.
A wind fountain.
Where there's another wind fountain.
That would be unbelievable. If the map is completed, you could determine where it is?
Of course. We are aerologists.
We're scientists.
Honey.
How long have you been working on that map?
How long? 1 year, 2 years, 10 years.
Since last Tuesday.
Oh, I don't know. I'm able to pinpoint winds exactly, but I never know what time it is.
Wonderful. This place marked on the map.
Okay.
If only it were already complete.
It could be anything.
It could be a new wind fountain.
It could be a city.
It could be a notch in the universe.
It could be where my dad is. I have to go.
Oh, before I forget, if you make the beds, could you maybe put little chocolate mints on the pillows?
Oh, yes, I love those.
Maybe I could just put a dead tumble mouse under your blanket.
I love tumble mice.
I would have to climb.
Mogę wziąć tą plus? A go oczywiście nie ściągnę.
My hand doesn't fit into the tank. The tank is...
O rany. Szczerze to nie mam pojęcia, co ja mam zrobić. Dobra. Weź.
slowly, but no more chili drops.
Może mogę to otworzyć? W takim razie.
Wow, then I'd have... I could make a tiny puddle or drown something small in it. No, seriously, what should I do with...
Padł na pewien pomysł. Ale nie wiem, jak to zrobić. Bo to tak, wziąłbym krew do zbiornika i nie wiem, to sam zbiornik, który będę chował.
It doesn't do it.
To jest pełen miodu. Jakbym ten miód wylał na tego potwora, on z mnie wlał tam błoto, wszyscy by byli szczęśliwi, a ja bym mógł walnąć tym samolcikiem naszego mnicha. Ale ten plan, myślę, wykonamy w następnym odcinku. Ten odcinek generalnie przegadaliśmy, ale na tym to zakończę. Z tej strony mówił Mateorradoren. To było The Inner World. Ja się z wami żegnam. Na razie.